Blessed be my witches, my spiritualists, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer. I know I have been gone for a minute, but I have been very busy. I'm writing a book. I'm also getting some products ready, like reversal candles we're going to be having. We're going to be having love candles, true love candles, vanishing candles, and what have you. So there's a bunch of things that are going to be coming up on our Etsy page, and hopefully will be up in the next week or 2 weeks. So that's very exciting. Thank you guys for being so patient and understanding. And the Witch Please family is the best family in the world. So today I wanted to make my Love and Beauty bath oil. Now a lot of times if you're watching older movies and whatnot and you hear of, practitioners of the craft, especially when it's voodoo, hoodoo, santeria, when you hear of those things, you hear a lot of stories about bath oils. And people have this misconception of what exactly bath oils are. So within my tradition, this is a standard bath oil that we use anytime we need to sweeten up our disposition, to feel better about ourselves, to draw in love, to exude self-love and confidence. So this is a really good way of you being able to pamper yourself and use the forces to be able to assist you in developing that magnetism. So you're going to need jasmine oil, lemongrass oil, Polysorbate 20, a sweetener of some kind. Now this sweetener here is, it's like Sweet and Low, but from around where I am. We have some rose water, flower water, mint water, orange blossom water, and this is St. Brigid's water. Now, for a lot of people, St. Brigid's water is not easy to get. So blessed water is also wonderful to use in this. On top of that, you're also going to need a shot glass and a master bottle. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my blessed water. And I'm going to put in 2 ounces of this blessed water. Now the reason why we put in the blessed water is because we want to bless this situation, okay? It's going to bring in a blessing into ourselves, into our energetic sphere, into our aura. It's going to help release any kind of negative energy or any feelings of self-doubt or confusion or being overwhelmed or any of these variables. This is going to help alleviate some of that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to be adding in our orange blossom water. Okay, so we're going to be putting in 2 ounces of the orange blossom water. It brings in positive energy. It brings in the ability to see clearly. It is wonderful for bringing in good luck. It is wonderful for keeping the energies high and the vibrations high. Passion and power and charisma and all of these different things. So we really want to bring in that variable. And it's also very, very good for allowing you to shine in any situation, drawing attention to you, especially from potential partners or anybody that you're really trying to entice in that way. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to be putting in 2 ounces of our mint water. If you take a look at garden mint will overtake anything. And this is what you want to have. You want to have that vibration of just being bigger and bolder than life and, all-encompassing and taking over everything and being there and woo! That's the kind of energy you want to bring into this type of bath oil. You want to focus that energy in being very appealing to those who are bearing witness to you at that point in time. So mint really does bring in that vigor, overcoming, and really swift movement and action. It is also great when it comes to beauty. It's great when it comes to intoxication. It's just a wonderful addition to this bath oil. So the next thing we're going to be putting in is flower water. And we're going to be putting in 2 ounces of this. We put in flower water because it brings in a delicate type of nature. Now, I don't want guys thinking that they can't use this, because you can use this, very much so. I've given this and sold this to many men who actually swear by it because of the fact that it allows them to look very gentle to the person that they are trying to connect with. It brings in that this person would be a good father, this person would be a great protector, a great provider. So I want you to understand that this softens the gruff exterior and allows that feeling of ability to connect with you rather than the initial type of fear or what is his intention type of energy. Not to mention for females, this is wonderful to give that sensuality and that, that demureness and that provocativeness. So it's really a wonderful assist to this magical bath oil. Let's continue on, because we're going to be putting in rose water next, and we're going to be putting in 2 ounces of this. We have the rose water because rose is the equivalent of gold. It is the most perfect botanical, and we want to bring that perfection in this type of working. We want it to be, to heighten that vibration and allow for it to bring in a sense of all-encompassing nature. We want there to be beauty. We want there to be pizzazz. We want there to be alluringness. We want there to be comfortability. We want all of these things to reach the height of perfection. Alright, so now that we have our waters in, the next step is placing the actual oils into the master bottle. So the first thing we're going to be using is we're going to be using Jasmine dilute. Now, Jasmine dilute is very, very powerful when it comes to softening an energy. And it's also very wonderful when it comes to being enticing and to allow for there to be a beauty and a vigor and a drawing nature. If you've actually ever seen real jasmine, it is so unique and beautiful and enticing in its own special way. So we like to bring in this to add that type of energy to this bath oil, and we're going to be putting in 15 drops of this. Now, lemon is wonderful for removing any of that negative energy that we've had throughout the day. It is a wonderful way of eating away at anything that would make us, let's say, look gruff or give us a gruff exterior. It is very refreshing to this bath oil, and it's also very refreshing to the psyche. I have found that a lot of people absolutely love using this, and they love the addition of the lemon in it because the lemon really does eat away at all the things that were affecting you, so you truly can shine at the highest level. And we're going to be adding in 7 drops of this. So the last essential oil we're going to be putting in is lemongrass. Lemongrass is the lesser van. It changes something from good luck, from one thing to another. It is just a powerful way. It's very intoxicating. It is very comforting. It is very soothing. It makes you enticing. It is a wonderful way of being able to amp up and bring that sense of the je ne sais quoi that is so enticing to most people. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting in 8 drops of the lemongrass. So we have a total of 30 drops in here. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take our Polysorbate, and this is going to help the oils go into, they're going to emulsify and go into the water so that they're not separate and you're not pouring all the oil out when you're using it in your bath. So we're going to be putting in 30 drops of the Polysorbate. So last but not least, we are going to be putting in our sweetener of some sort. The sweetener, of course, is going to sweeten this whole working up, and it's going to allow for us to be very sweet when we interact with people, and very charming, and very eloquent. Any of those things that are going to make the whole deal, the whole package, seem sweeter. Now, I use this. This is my magic. My grandmother, on the other hand, when she was doing her bath oils, she would actually put in either Red Hots or one of those red and white mint candies. She just put that in there and let it dissolve into the mixture, and that works really well as well. So I'm going to be putting in 7 drops of this sweetener. And we are now going to stir this clockwise. So refreshing and so beautiful. It is so glamorous. A bath oil. Guys, I can't begin to tell you how much I love working with this. And it's so simple. You put an ounce of this in your bath, and then you pray over the bath, a very heartfelt prayer of beauty and attraction and being dynamic and all of those things that you want to be, you know, that type of feeling that you want to exude over this bath. And then you get into the bath and you just soak yourself in that vibration, and you will be so impressed at what you will come out of the bath feeling like and how you react with the world. All right, my witches, my spiritualists, that is our episode for today. If you have not subscribed, you know you need to press subscribe, join the Witch Please family, and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below. Don't forget to press that bell icon so you're notified when a new video comes out, because you know you don't want to miss a thing. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I've said it before, my witches, my spiritualists, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you're always in my heart. It is great to be back, and I will see you again on another episode of Witch Please. I love you, boo-boos.